Uh, Today I intend to make a video about bricks MQTTs from local broker to internet broker. Before doing this, wait a minute. Okay, in front of you is the pictures of brick MQTTs from Raspberry Pi, local broker, and another internet broker. I use okay. If the client inside local broker public the message to local brokers, and the message from here will be forwarded to internet broker. In the local broker we have MQTT client brick data is programming by Python. So this program will forward data to internet brokers, and any client on internet can receive the message by internet broker only. So we can separate local broker and internet broker. So this is one of my architectures of robot car. EP32 is the controller for my robots. You can see the overall pictures here. Okay, this is my overall pictures. Here is local network and separate with internet network. So I had just make a site from here to here. Communication, brick MQTT protocol. So on the data from example here is my car, robot car. So any client inside local network can control the EP32 by local broker from Raspberry Pi MQTT protocol. So in another client outside the network, outside the local network, like on internet, is control car by internet broker, and there is a MQTT bridge client inside local broker can receive message from internet broker and forward it to EP32. So that is very big advantage. We can separate local and internet, so that Raspberry Pi and EP32 always connect together, because EP32 and Raspberry Pi is like Raspberry Pi have two network connection, one wireless, another one is LAN network, local area network. So a wired network we can connect to this router, and another Wi-Fi is connected to internet router. Let's go ahead from here. These architectures. I open my test client. I close everything first, and I stop it and clear message. This is my application MQTT brick robot. In MQTT bricks I have two brokers. One is local brokers, another one is internet brokers. So each broker have topic public and topic subscribe separately. You see, topic subscribe for local brokers is robotcar dash control and robotcar feedback. Internet brokers topic subscribe robotcar control net and robotcar feedback net. So in here we define two client, internet client and local client. And whenever local message, it means that whenever local whenever client local broker receive the message, and it will forward it to internet. And whenever internet broker receive message, and the client will forward to local broker. So we can see the programs. So I will forward everything on the program to internet, so you can read it and learn and apply your project. let's go back from here. I open my MQTT client. The first time I need to start, my Python program. That MQTT bridge. And secondly, is actually my local broker already running MQTT brokers. Okay, local broker MQTT running, and this is internet brokers. So I open my MQTT client. Sorry, robot web. I have I make one HTML MQTT client. I will open 3 MQTT clients. Okay, actually I want 2 is enough. I will move it over here, another one over here. Sorry, I close one. It's enough. Now I have 2 MQTT clients and I have local broker running. Okay, and the third one is internet brokers. Internet broker is still available. Is broker emqx.io. So what I'm doing is I need to subscribe local broker first. I use a WebSocket port. I connect this one. Okay, my client already connect to MQTT, local MQTT brokers. I subscribe the message feedback. So when I subscribe feedback signal, the data from ESP32, it will publish, and we can receive the message from ESP32. Like here, I will open my architectures. ESP32 always published to local brokers, and another client I open this client receive the message from ESP32. So now we see the message from ESP32 display on client with local broker, right? Okay, but how can we receive message to internet broker? We open the client for internet brokers, and we need to configure brokers.mq and port 8083. Okay, but internet brokers, the public topic and subscribe topic is different. We use this one. The internet brokers, it control net and feedback net, so it should subscribe. Internet brokers should subscribe the feedback net. Okay, and control net. And that time we connect MQTT brokers. Okay, now MQTT brokers connect successful. We need to subscribe the topics. When I subscribe the topics, you can see EP32 send message to local brokers, and localhost client receive the message, and MQTT bridge in Python, it will forward. MQTT client bridge will forward the message to internet broker. So when you open Python program, you can see from here, local forward to internet. See? So we can separate local message and forward to internet broker. We can see from architectures. Okay. EP32 public message to Raspberry Pi, and MQTT client bridge in and send data to internet client, so that we can operate the monitors data in the 2 client here. Here is, I will open the like web page of my Raspberry Pi. You can see that I open web page for Raspberry Pi is another. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, this is my IP address of EP32. Let me try to type ESP EP32 robot 32 robot car dot local. We remove EP robot car. I don't know, EP32 or EP. Anyway, we type IP address. Okay. When we access the web server inside EP32, we wait for some time and until WebSocket status is connected. And see MQTT status. Wait a minute. Because now EP32 is not connected to devices, so that's why it take time to refresh the web page. Otherwise, it's done very fast. Just wait a minute, and during waiting this, we can see from here in the Python program, you can see the message from EP32 sent to MQTT bridge, and it will forward the message to internet. In the message, we have the GPS data, like forward distance, and anything data, any data from my web page. Yeah. Okay. This is data from my my robot. Data like GPS, motor directions, and control voltage and anything. So you can coming down from here to see the message. Yeah, this is a message sent by WebSocket. IP address of my Raspberry Pi, ESP32. Okay, you already see the MQTT brick from EP32 send data to local broker, and MQTT brick and forward data from local broker to internet broker, so that we can separate the communication. The advantage of this architectures is EP32 always connect to one. Let me see like this. And the advantage of MQTT bricks, because EP32 only connect to local Wi-Fi local network. EP32 never communicate directly to MQTT broker. Do you know why? Like, because my robot is sometimes Wi-Fi is on internet on the local areas, but sometimes we don't have internet connection. So if we want to connect with another Wi-Fi outside the robot, we need to change the Wi-Fi setting for EP32. So it takes more time to set up Wi-Fi for EP32. Then we change over, like Raspberry Pi become MQTT bricks, so that EP32 always communication with Raspberry Pi only. So it doesn't care any outside areas on the internet. So now it's safe and reliable architectures for this kind of robot operations. So let's come back to our client. Now example, I want to control my robot moving forward. How can I do that? In local network it's simple, but in the internet, I am in internet, right? I'm on internet client. Example like here. I am on internet area. I will publish a message to my internet broker with robotcar.controlnet. I would type robot state and true. Okay, I will enable robot, and we can monitor the robot status from here. You can see robot car status from here will change when I publish the message to internet broker. Let's see from here. Okay, you know, like my equipment is still in the local network, but it's received from brokers by bridge MQTT. I send robot status to submit. Now, let me see the message from here. Let me check my client. I need to stop it again. Let me check. Okay, I will try one more time. I published one message control net to here. Robot state false. Robot state. This one receive message. Let me see again. Yeah. Okay, let's start again. When I open my internet client and I send a message to these topics in to also receive the message and control robot send message. Okay, I have two clients, one internet client and another one is local clients. So whenever I send message from here, for example, I send from here too, and I can monitor the data. I can monitor on the web page. Okay, if I send message to submit robot state true, let me check if API receive message or not. Robot test to receive message from here, but there is something wrong with the communications. So that's why it send another message, forward another message back to Raspberry Pi to EP32. So I will check it and fix the problem with the communication data. But the communication, the you know the forwarding is working very good. MQTT brick just means receive message from here and forward to local brokers. Okay, now data sent to local broker, it will forward to internet brokers. So we can easily to see the internet clients data from here. But control data, I need to consider yeah, how to manage the forward message from internet broker to local brokers. Thank you very much for your watching.